223rd Judicial District Court in Fort Gray County, Texas, proceeding via Zoom via video conference without objection pursuant to the applicable provisions of Rule 21D of the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure, would call for final hearing cause number 41280 in the matter of the marriage of Mary Ann Hernandez and Demisio Jose Mendoza, and in the interest of Annalise A. Hernandez, a child. Mr. Huckabee, how says the petitioner?
Brent Huckabee on behalf of the petitioner. We're present and ready, Your Honor.
All right. And Mr. Mendoza, are you also ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Huckabee?
Your Honor, I call Mary Ann Hernandez.
All right, Ms. Hernandez, please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in the matter now in hearing before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Huckabee?
Can y'all hear or should you speak up?
We can hear.
Okay. Please state your name for the record.
Mary Ann Hernandez.
You can
You
lower
can
your hand.
take your hand down.
And before you filed this petition for divorce, were you a resident of Texas for the preceding 6 months?
Yes, sir.
Were you a resident of Gray County for the preceding 90 days?
Yes, sir.
Has the marriage become insupportable due to a discord or conflict of personalities
Yes, sir.
that destroys the legitimate ends of the marriage relationship?
Yes, sir.
Is there any reasonable expectation of reconciliation?
No, sir.
At the end of this hearing, are you asking the court to grant you a divorce?
Yes, sir.
Now, just for the court's knowledge, when did you and Mr. Mendoza become married?
2010.
And was that an informal marriage?
Yes, sir.
And have y'all been informally married since that date?
Yes, sir.
Now, in your daughter,
A Texas family court convened to resolve a contested divorce involving child custody, property division, and parental rights, setting the stage for deeply emotional testimony.
Annalise, is that your biological daughter?
Yes, sir.
Annalise is your biological?
Oh, I'm sorry. She's my adopted daughter.
Okay. And is she your biological granddaughter?
Biological granddaughter. Yes, sir.
Okay. And when was Annalise born?
2017.
And after her birth, has Annalise resided with you and previously Mr. Mendoza the entire time?
Yes, sir.
And did you and Mr. Mendoza go through a adoption of Annalise?
Yes, sir.
And when y'all did that adoption, did you have to confirm that y'all were married at the time of that adoption?
Yes, sir.
Now, subsequently to that adoption, did you and Mr. Mendoza file a certificate of informal marriage just so there'd be no questions concerning?
Yes, sir.
And was that filed in the Gray County records in 2019?
Yes, sir.
Now, how old is Annalise?
7.
And where does Annalise go to school?
Community Christian.
Is that a private school?
Yes, sir.
And who pays for that schooling?
I do.
And how is Annalise covered on insurance?
I have her insurance and a private insurance.
And how much is that private insurance?
$323.48 a month.
And are you the one paying that payment right now?
Pardon me?
Are you making that payment right
Yes,
now?
sir.
Now, when we filed this petition for divorce, what are you asking the court to do concerning Annalise?
Full custody of Annalise.
The petitioner confirmed the marriage had irretrievably broken down and asked the court to dissolve it. Attention quickly shifted toward their adopted daughter and her future.
And so you're asking the court to name you sole managing conservator of Annalise?
Yes, sir.
Why are you asking the court to name you sole managing conservator of Annalise?
I take care of Annalise all the time. I'm the one that takes her to school. I'm the one that provides her food, her lodging, anything she needs. I'm the one that provides everything for her at this time.
Do you also have concerns that Mr. Mendoza may be addicted or a user of illegal substances?
Yes, sir.
Why do you have that belief?
He was fired from a job that he had because he tested positive for drugs, meth.
And is that why you're also asking that Mr. Mendoza have supervised visits with Annalise?
Yes, sir.
Now, you're not asking for child support, are you not?
No, sir.
So all you're asking financial is the reimbursement of the medical.
Yes, sir.
Why are you not asking for child support?
I don't even know if he has a job.
Now, do you believe what you're requesting concerning Annalise or is in Annalise's best interest?
Yes, sir.
Now, when it comes to property, do you know if Mr. Mendoza has retirement?
I don't know if he does or not. No,
Do you
sir.
have retirement?
No, sir.
Are you, if Mr. Mendoza does have retirement, are you okay with him keeping that retirement?
Yes, sir.
Now, y'all have several vehicles, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mendoza has a Dodge Ram pickup
Yes, sir.
that has a loan against it.
Yes, sir.
Are you asking that he be awarded his pickup and his loan?
Yes, sir.
He also has a 2016 Mustang
Yes, sir.
that has a loan against it.
Yes.
Are you asking that Mr. Mendoza be awarded his 2016 Mustang
Yes, sir.
and the loan against it?
Yes.
When you filed this case originally, you had a Trek, is that correct?
Yes.
Where you had to
Describing herself as the child's primary caregiver, the mother requested sole managing conservatorship. She testified that she alone handled school, health care, daily expenses, and every responsibility.
sell it to get a Ford Escape.
Yes, sir.
And there is a loan against that Ford Escape.
Yes, sir.
Are you asking to be awarded your Ford Escape and you pay the loan on that Ford Escape?
Yes, sir.
Now, there's also two other vehicles, a Ford Fusion and a Nissan Juke.
Yes, sir.
Who has those two vehicles?
My daughter does.
And both those have loans against them.
Yes.
Who is paying those loans?
She is.
Now, you understand the court can't award your daughter the property.
I understand.
Are you asking the court that you be awarded those property, and if your daughter doesn't pay, you be responsible for those mortgage or those car loans?
Yes, sir.
But you don't think that's going to be an issue?
No, sir.
All right. Now, there is two pieces of property. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
There is a lot on Lake Meredith.
Yes.
That lot is paid off. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you have an issue with Mr. Mendoza being awarded that lot?
No, sir.
And then there is the marital residence, right?
Yes, sir.
Located at 417 Powell Street.
Yes, sir.
When y'all purchased that property, when did y'all purchase that property?
Back in 2010.
You bought the house in 2010?
2010. Yes. Like 2015. But
Was it 2010 or 2015?
we've had it for 10 years already. But 2015.
Okay.
Sorry.
So subsequent to the marriage.
Yes.
And who paid the most of the down payment on that house?
I did.
Did y'all buy the house for $7,000?
Yes, sir.
And did you pay $6,000 of that down payment?
Yes, sir.
Now, since y'all separated, has Mr. Mendoza gone to the house and retrieved personal property?
Yes, sir.
What all has he retrieved?
All the power tools are gone from the house. Every power tool that I had purchased is gone from the house.
Do you have a value estimate for those?
Probably several thousand, probably more. It's hard to say because there were quite a few of them and they're all missing from the house. They're all gone.
So you're asking that Mr. Mendoza be awarded all those
Yeah.
tools that he removed from the house?
Yes, sir.
Now, due to the fact that you are asking for custody of the child and you are the one who remains in the house, are you asking that you be awarded the house on 417 Powell Street?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe what you're requesting concerning property is fair and
Expressing concerns about the father's alleged drug history and unstable employment, she requested supervised visitation only. Despite seeking no child support, she asked reimbursement for medical insurance costs.
just to both you and Mr. Mendoza?
Yes, sir.
Pass the witness, Your Honor.
Mr. Mendoza, do you have any questions for Ms. Hernandez?
Can you hear me?
Yes, Mr. Mendoza, we can. Do you have any questions for Ms. Hernandez?
Well, I've got things to say, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any questions? I'll give you a chance to testify in just a minute or to say what you want to say, but do you have any questions?
No, not at this moment. I can't think of anything that I would
All
like
right.
to ask you.
All right, well, I'll give you a chance to talk in just a minute, okay?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Huckabee?
No further questions with Ms. Van. Actually, there is one final question. Are you asking? You are not currently expecting, correct?
No,
Okay. And no other child was born or adopted of the marriage except Annalise.
correct.
And are you asking the court to approve your request concerning Annalise and request concerning the division of property and grant the divorce?
Yes.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, do you have any other witnesses?
Your Honor, I will cross-examine Mr. Mendoza after he has an
All right,
opportunity.
Mr. Mendoza, please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give and the matter now in hearing before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, now you can talk.
Well, is he gonna talk? Ask me a question, or do I just talk?
You can just say whatever you want the court to hear.
What-
Just make sure it's clean.
Well, can I talk? Can I talk about the properties?
Yes, sir?
Okay, in 2010, I purchased a house in Amarillo. I asked her if she wanted to help me with a mortgage. She declined. 10 years later, 9 or 10 years later, an opportunity for me came to buy this house. And I went for it. I paid for it cash.
Property issues soon dominated the hearing as vehicles, real estate, loans, and personal belongings were reviewed. The mother argued her proposed division represented a fair resolution for both parties.
$8,000. Once again, I asked her if she wanted to help me with the money, because we had to do some remodeling in the house. She didn't want to help me, but now she wants to claim that she's a property owner. So that's what I got to say about that. She never did volunteer to help me. I've worked all my life, for this. And it's hard for me to sit here and look at her in the face about what she was saying. Yes, she did take the baby to school every day in the morning. I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work. So therefore, I can't take her to school. I go to work. I'm not denying that she doesn't do that. But to me, she's not fit.
Anything else?
Not right now. I mean, I'd like to hear some kind
Mr.
of...
Huckabee, I'm sure has some questions for you.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Huckabee?
Where do you work?
I work at some janitor supply.
How long you work there?
Oh, I just started. Excuse me?
When did you start working there?
Oh, maybe about 3 weeks ago.
Okay. What do you make there?
It's a part-time job. I only work 3 hours a day.
Okay. Where did you work prior?
Jay, for 12 years.
Why'd you change jobs?
Because I was terminated because I was using the phone while I was driving.
Okay. Do you have a history of using illegal substances?
In the past, I did, sir, when I was in my 20s. I'm 66 years old.
When was the last time you used illegal substances?
When the father testified, he disputed key claims about the marital home, insisting he purchased it with his own money and funded nearly all renovations himself.
Been a long time ago. I test every time I go to report.
Report for what?
I'm on paper. I'm on parole
For what?
for forgery.
Okay. Now, do you have retirement?
Well, she took it all. I took my retirement, my 401k, and I put it in baby girl's account. But she took it all. You know where I sleep? I sleep in my pickup every now and then when I can't find a place to stay. She left me broke. I don't have any money. She went to the bank, closed the account, got the money out, and put it in her own account.
Who's Amanda?
Amanda, she's a friend of mine.
How long y'all been dating?
We don't date.
Okay. Have you ever stayed at her house?
Have I ever what?
Stayed at her house?
Yes, I have. Yes, sir.
You have a habit of just staying at female friend's house?
I stay in my brother's house too. I stay in the pickup too.
Where do you have an issue with you being awarded the Ram and the Mustang?
I don't have an issue with that. Those are just material things. What I have an issue with,
He acknowledged past legal troubles and parole status, but maintained his drug use belonged to decades earlier. Agreeing to testing, he insisted he had nothing to hide.
is my little girl. I love her. I love her. I cry for her every day.
Did you have an issue taking a hair follicle drug test if the court ordered it?
I'll take one whenever. Doesn't matter.
Huh? Have the cops been called out to the residence since this case was filed?
Maybe they have.
Was that because you were causing a scene at the house in front of the kid?
No. No, I wasn't causing no problems for anybody, sir.
Well, did my client have to call the cops on you?
Who?
Did my client have to call the cops on you?
But yeah, did she tell you why?
I'm asking, did my client have to call the cops on you?
Yes, she did. She called the cops on me when I told her that we were going to have to sell the house and split the difference.
Now, was it that, or was it the fact that you put your hand on my client?
No, I didn't touch that woman. I know better. Believe me. I've been around.
Okay. When did you lose your job?
In May.
So, for the past 10...
The father described losing his longtime job, surviving on part-time work, and often sleeping inside his pickup truck. Despite financial hardship, he remained focused on maintaining a relationship with his daughter.
10 months, you haven't had a job?
I work. That's why I got my power tools. I do side jobs too.
Okay, how much you make on all these power tool jobs?
Well, it all depends on how big the job is. You know, I mow yards or I clean the other people's yards. I have to find a way to make it because it's cold out there sleeping in the pickup, believe me.
Well, but you only left the residence 2 months ago, correct?
What residence? My residence?
The resident on Powell, you left in November, correct?
I don't recall exactly what date it was, but the reason I left was because it's awkward living under the same roof with somebody like her, you know. It's very awkward, and I didn't want any problems. And most of all, I didn't want the baby to be going through all this of going and having to stay in somebody else's house. So instead, I get out. I come and see her when I can, you know.
And how often in the past 2 months have you attempted to see your daughter?
I saw her maybe 2 weeks ago, something like that, somewhere around the Christmas time.
How
And
many times have you attempted to go see your daughter in the past 2 months?
I don't know how many times. I've seen her. I know I've seen her.
Once or twice?
Huh?
Once or twice?
Oh, no. It's been more than that.
3 or 4?
It's been more than that. It's been more than that. In the past 2 months? Twice.
Huh?
I can't exactly say how many times I've seen her because I don't keep track of that, you know, stuff like that. But I know I've seen her more than once or twice. I got some text messages here on my phone.
Okay. How much do you think all those tools are worth?
Questioned about police visits, employment, and finances, He denied allegations of violence while explaining that disagreements over selling the home had fueled much of the conflict between them.
I don't know. They're just power drills and a saw and, stuff like that. I don't have no major expensive tools.
Okay, how much is the lot on Lake Meredith?
It's not worth it.
Well, what do you think it's worth?
Some guy was saying 500. And I told her about it.
Okay.
It's not worth it. It's an empty lot. Doesn't have anything on it.
Well, how much do you think your house is worth?
Oh, maybe 70,000. I don't know.
And you bought it for $7,000 a few years ago?
No, I bought that house maybe
2015?
Excuse me.
When do you think you bought
Maybe
it?
maybe like 7 years ago. I think when we moved over here, Annalise was 1.5 years old. And the reason I bought it, and I went for the deal because I had the money, and I was having health issues. And the reason I put her name on this house, I added her name on this house because I thought we were gonna make it, and we had that little baby girl. That's why I did it. I wanted to settle down with her and with the baby.
Well, you understand that the deed says both of y'all as owners of that house.
I understand that. I went over there and put her name on the deed, sir. Yes, I did it. And that's why I did it, because I wanted to settle down. I had her, I had the baby.
So what do you think's fair?
Give me just a minute. What do you mean by fair?
Well, what do you
Fair
ask,
about what?
what are you asking the court to do concerning property?
To be fair on both sides. I don't want any more or any less. I'm not asking for her to go and live in the streets or stay with somebody else or whatever. I'm not asking for that. I'm not an evil person. Ask her how much I helped her and her family out. Ask her. When the holidays would come.
Growing emotional, the father repeatedly emphasized that property mattered less than his adopted daughter. He told the court he loved her deeply and wanted only a fair opportunity to remain in her life.
The last time that I remember, you know what she told me? I don't know what we would have done without you. That's what she told me.
Mr. Mendoza, the Amarillo house, were the two of you together when you bought the Amarillo house that you testified to?
Right about that time, we hooked up.
All right.
Yes, sir.
And so where is that house now? Did you sell it?
We had to sell it because we moved over here and we couldn't afford the mortgage over there and then spending money over here to remodel
Okay.
this one.
And how much did you get for it?
I believe, I can't be for sure, but I think it was in the 20s, maybe 23, 24 minutes, somewhere
And
around there.
What happened to the money on the sale of that house?
I spent a lot on the remodeling.
On Powell Street?
Yes, sir.
All right.
We also bought that lot of,
Mr. Huckabee, any more questions?
Just a couple. And you said that my client and you bought the house or got the house in Amarillo and she helped pay the mortgage on that house?
no, I asked her. I said, you want your name to be on this mortgage? She said no. When I bought this house over here, I asked her again, hey, you want to help me out? She declined. I said, okay. I said to myself, that's fine. A few months later, we get the baby girl. I said, I got everything I want. didn't work that way.
Well,
All I'm asking is fairness. That's all I'm asking.
well, over the past 2 months, have you told my client that you're selling the house and she has to move out?
I probably have, because if we sell the house, what's she gonna do? I don't have the money to buy her out.
As testimony concluded, the judge evaluated the evidence surrounding custody, property ownership, and the child's welfare before announcing the court's final decision on every disputed issue.
She doesn't have the money to buy me out, so sell the house, split the difference, and go on about your way, which is what you wanted.
Have you listed the house?
No, sir.
Have you told my client or her daughter that you have?
I told her that a realtor was gonna be there tomorrow. That's all I told her. That a realtor was gonna be there tomorrow. And
Do you have an issue with the kid, with Annalise living with my client?
with Annalise living with who?
My client?
No, I don't have an issue with that.
Do you have an issue in paying $323.48 for reimbursement of the medical?
Reimbursement of what medical?
The child's medical insurance premium?
If I can, look, I'm fixing to retire. Okay, I'm fixing to retire. I got a sciatic nerve on my leg. A lot of companies don't want to hire me. But as far as money goes for that baby girl, I would do anything. Anything.
In the past 2 months, have you offered to help financially with the child?
Go to the store, I bought her some stuff, some Christmas stuff, not something expensive, what I can afford. I'm not working. I got a part-time job right now that I just started 3 weeks ago. That's why I'm having to stay here and there and wherever I can find a place. And believe me, it's cold sleeping in the pickup. I'm not asking for anything. I'm not asking for anything from her. I just want to be able to have my relationship with my little girl.
Anything else, Mr. Huckabee?
Not with this witness, Your Honor.
All right. The divorce is granted this date. Property will be divided as testified to by the petitioner. Let's see.
The court granted the divorce, named the mother's sole managing conservator, and appointed the father possessor conservator. Until further order, every visit with the child would remain supervised.
Mary Ann Hernandez is named sole managing conservator of the child, Annalise Hernandez. Demisio Jose Mendoza is named possessory conservator. Mr. Mendoza, you'll take a hair follicle drug test within the next 5 days at your expense, and the results need to be furnished to Mr. Huckabee. Depending on the results of that drug test, any visits with Annalise by Mr. Mendoza will be supervised by Mary Ann Hernandez or her designee until further order of this court. Mr. Mendoza is ordered to pay $323.48 for reimbursement of medical expenses, and the house at 417 Powell, Pampa, Gray County, Texas, is awarded to Mary Ann Hernandez as her sole and separate property, and Mr. Mendoza is divested of all right, title, and interest in and to that property. Mr. Mendoza will receive the lot at Lake Meredith. Was there another piece of real property somewhere?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Let's see, Mr. Huckabee, if you'll prepare the final decree and submit a copy to Mr. Mendoza. Yes, sir.
The father was ordered to complete a hair follicle drug test within 5 days at his own expense. The results would influence any future changes to visitation arrangements.
I didn't quite understand what you said about the house.
Excuse me?
I didn't quite understand what you said about the house.
About what, the house?
Yes, sir.
All right, it'll be Miss Hernandez.
So I've got no kind of nothing in that property?
It'll be Miss Hernandez. All right? Nothing further. We are adjourned. Thank you, Mr. Huckabee. Thank you, Mr. Mendoza.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
can I get Mr. Mendoza's address or email so I can send the proposed order?
Okay. Do you have an email address, Mr. Mendoza? Where can he send a copy of the decree?
I guess to my brother's house, but I don't know his address. I mean, I stay there, yeah.
All right. And what's your brother's address?
He lives over there. He lives in a trader house.
Do what?
He lives in a trader house.
All right. Does it have an address?
Well, I'm sure it does, but I don't know it at this time. I can call somebody and forward the address to whoever.
All right.
needs
If you'll
it.
find out what the address is, you can call Mr. Huckabee's office.
Okay.
All right. And let him know.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
The
All right.
judge granted the divorce and issued a comprehensive final order. Miss Hernandez was named sole managing conservator of Annalise, and Mr. Mendoza was named possessor conservator, meaning he retained parental rights, but the mother had primary decision-making authority. All visitation with Annalise was ordered to be supervised by Miss Hernandez or her designee until further order of the court. Mr. Mendoza was ordered to submit to a hair follicle drug test within 5 days at his own expense, with results furnished to Mr. Huckabee, the results of which would presumably inform any future modification of the visitation terms. He was ordered to pay $323.48 per month in reimbursement of the child's medical insurance premium. No ongoing child support was ordered, as Miss Hernandez had not requested it on property. The judge awarded the marital home at 417 Powell Street in Pampa to Miss Hernandez. Property was divided largely in the mother's favor. She received the marital home, while the father retained the Lake Meredith lot and his vehicles together with their outstanding loans as her sole and separate property, divesting Mr. Mendoza of all right, title, and interest. Mr. Mendoza received the lot at Lake Meredith, an empty lot he himself valued at approximately $500. The vehicles were divided as testified. Mr. Mendoza received his Dodge Ram and Mustang with their associated loans, and Miss Hernandez received the Ford Escape with its loan. Mr. Mendoza was stunned by the property ruling, stating he did not understand what the judge said about the house. When it was clarified that the home, which he testified he purchased with cash, remodeled with proceeds from a prior home sale, and voluntarily added Miss Hernandez's name to, was being awarded entirely to her, his response was quiet devastation. So I've got no kind of nothing in that property. This case captures the brutal arithmetic of divorce when one party has legal representation and the other does not. Mr. Mendoza, 66 years old, on parole, sleeping in his truck, working 3 hours a day at a job he started 3 weeks ago, stood before the court without an attorney and tried to explain a lifetime of work, sacrifice, and love for a child who was not biologically his, but whom he adopted and raised as his own. He said he would do anything for that little girl. He cried for her every day. He wanted nothing from the property division except fairness. And he walked out of the hearing with a $500 empty lot, 2 vehicles with loans against them, supervised visitation with a 7-year-old who had been his daughter for her entire life, and a drug test to take within 5 days at his own expense while sleeping in a pickup truck in a Texas winter. Whether the drug test confirms or refutes the allegations of methamphetamine use will determine the trajectory of his relationship with Annalise going forward. But the property division, a $70,000 home he purchased, remodeled, and voluntarily deeded to both parties awarded entirely to one side, while the other receives an empty lot, raises questions about whether fairness was achieved or whether a pro-SE party simply could not articulate the legal arguments necessary to protect his interest in community property. The judge wished both parties good luck. He also wished good luck to Annalise. She is going to need it. Let us know if there is a case or legal topic you'd like us to cover next. Leaving the courtroom, The father quietly questioned losing all interest in the home he claimed to have purchased. The hearing ended with difficult questions about fairness, family, and the lasting impact of divorce on both parents and their adopted daughter.